Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a lot to talk about today. I know most of you are trying to catch your breath from the match we saw on Saturday between Manchester United and Newcastle with the United comeback. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's get right to it. After all the drama, after all David McDonald has said in the Daily Mirror, Mourinho was getting sacked the day before the match. Whether it was inside information, whether it's a rumor, whether he's trying to get people to read the Mirror newspaper, we don't know. He said it, confirmed it, in stone, grained in stone. Jose Mourinho, regardless of the result, if we won against Newcastle, if we lost, he was gonna get fired. So he was literally saying, "On your bike, son, you are going home tonight." Then Gary Neville comes out saying the truth. United should not be displaying and talking about managers before they actually announce it. I mean, how would you feel before you're getting sacked? Louis van Gaal was sacked after winning the FA Cup in the evening. He was told by other people. He didn't even know about it. David Moyes was sacked and he heard the information. It wasn't told to him. So who is leaking this kind of information to the press? But I don't know where David McDonald got his sources from, but obviously he confirmed Mourinho was going to get sacked on Saturday. Let's roll the tape back. After conceding 2 sloppy defensive goals, what were you thinking? I know what I was thinking. I know most of you United fans were thinking, oh, he really is going to get sacked today. Because the performance was woeful, it was tired, it was lethargic, it was pathetic and utterly shambles. The 2 goals United conceded against Newcastle, you got to think about it. They came through that middle. The first guy just took a shot and turned around. He went through Smalling, he went through Ashley Young, he went through Bailly. Lack of marking, lack of concentration, and we're 2-0 down in 17 minutes. 2 goals were scored in the space of 5 minutes. What I was thinking was, he really might get sacked today. He really might get sacked today. I was thinking, and that David De Gea fantastic save could have made it 3-0 in the half time. But for some reason, somehow, a substitution bringing the matter on, Bailly had an utter nightmare. I don't know where his concentration, he was utterly shambles. Total shambolic performance. Mata came in, McTominay, why we still keep playing McTominay in defense, I ain't got a bloody clue. I mean, why would you play McTominay? He's a defensive midfielder. Why would you play him in central defense? I mean, seriously, mate? Seriously, mate? Seriously, mate? Come on, Mourinho. So, obviously, he has no experience or vision how to sense danger. And obviously, he was caught out. Same thing he did against West Ham the week before. So if you look at it, Derby. So after the Wolves game, 1-1, Derby we lost on penalties. Valencia we drew in Champions League. We got beaten and humiliated and manhandled at West Ham 3-1. This was going in the same bloody direction. Second half comes. The team Pogba starts going to help the defense and starts taking the ball, bringing the ball from the back to the front. United start pressing, and they started gelling. It's like a resurgence of energy. It's like they heard the word of God or something, somewhere. These guys were running and crosses. You see, as much as I don't like Ashley Young, I will play Ashley Young rather than play Valencia. At least Ashley Young attempts to make a cross. At least, yes, some of his crosses didn't go through, but the cross that gave the final goal, a pass from Pogba, laid it on to Ashley Young, cross, bam, header, goal. But I would rather have Ashley Young than Valencia. Ashley Young takes good corner kicks. Valencia can't even take a corner. He can't even cross. I don't know what he does. So that's another day for another discussion. We came back, we won the game 3-2. Beautiful. The second goal was beautiful. The way Pogba and Martial interacted with that French connection. They say when you play with someone together, you start to understand he knew what Pogba was going to do to return that ball back because Pogba was backing him, so he backheeled it. So when you play with players regularly, you understand the way of the thinking. It's just like the chemistry between Andy Cole and Dwight York back in the day. Andy Cole knew Dwight York was going to be there, so I'll step over it. Dwight York would do the same. He knew Andy Cole was always going to be there. So it's about working together, forming that chemistry. Sometimes when you watch United play, right, they play like total strangers, like they've never played with each other. You see what I mean? Matches just in his own world, slow, you know. The defenders sometimes don't have the right combination. Vidic and Ferdinand always knew, you go forward, I stay back. You go forward, I stay back. So you see these little combinations of teams because they play together, they practice together, they understand each other's thinking. That's how you build a team performance. All right, I know the kind of ball he expects. He expects it over the front, over the top. He knows he wants it on the ground. That's how United build. But sometimes this team we watch play like a bunch of individuals who've never even seen each other and waiting for one individual spark. You can't do that, mate. You can't do that. Right. Yes, we got the 3 points. It was the way they got the 3 points, the energy, the exuberance, that power, it reminded me of the old United, fighting to the very last, throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle are a poor team, but at the same time, if we had given them more chances, they would have scored. So they're not a bad team. It's just that they just don't know what to do defensively. And United had to dig very deep. I'm worried for Lukaku. He's not scoring goals. He's not really performing. And United really don't have another central striker in the same Lukaku mold. It's a very worrying thing. And his ball control is not exactly great. So his touches sometimes, it's quite sometimes painful to watch. It's really painful, you know? And while you're watching this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, the little red button right there. And once you subscribe, click on the bell ding, so you can get our videos on a regular basis. Thank you very much. That's the best support we can ask for you guys. Really appreciate it. So, in going forward, United managed to get through that. Individual Sanchez, who's not been playing, I think Sanchez is best coming off the bench. He's starting now. Will Mourinho play like this on a regular basis? Not really. It's only going to be when the chips are down. But United should have this energy. 90 minutes, bang, 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 bang. Push your opponents all the way back, especially when you are at home. Attack, attack, attack. Don't just score one and sit back. It's not done. It's not the United way. As for Mourinho, the board have either got to sack him or back him. You can't be playing flip-flop. It's not going to work. What I've realized, if you notice, if those of you who know Mourinho, if you follow his pattern, when he has total control of the situation, he's successful. When he's not got full control and his kind of control is taken away from him, he starts to flounder, starts to, mess around and start losing his concentration, losing his focus. At Chelsea, the first 2 years, he was in control. When that control was taken from him, he got fired. He went to, didn't he go to Inter Milan? Done well, won the treble, Champions League, League Cup, the league title and the Italian Cup. They loved him. Then he got headhunted to Real Madrid. He won the league title for Real Madrid. They hadn't won in about 5 years. He won it for them. They were scoring goals, but he fell out with Ronaldo. They literally had to separate. They literally wanted to fight each other. Ronaldo, Ramos, Casillas, because Casillas' wife at the time was a journalist who used to leak out all the information. And Mourinho always believed it's we against them. He didn't like the fact if Barca are your enemies, you guys can't be hanging out like brothers and going drinking together. It don't work like that. But he couldn't understand that, and he tried to make them understand these guys are your enemies, not your friends. But it was a whole Spanish thing. Even the Spanish Barca manager who passed away, he went to and poked him on his head. He literally lost the plot. He came back to Chelsea. I want to go to the club that loved me. He went back there, won the league title. Following season, what happened? Fired. There you go again. So he came to United. This is the big club. He had the big personality. He is a winner. I get it. But has he really taking control of the situation, because even the players he wanted and he signed, he's not even getting the best out of them. So that is worrying. He signed Lindelof. He signed Bailly. I don't get that. You see what I mean? I don't get it. Okay. Let's go into the transfer news. From what I've been hearing, Arsenal midfielder Aaron Ramsey is looking to move away from Arsenal. And what I'm hearing is he wants to come to Manchester United. Would you want Man United to buy Aaron Ramsey from Arsenal? Is he a United kind of player? What do you guys think? Drop me a mail, drop a comment at the end of the video and tell me what you think. Because it's rumoured Rinola, Pogba's manager, is trying to get Pogba to Barca, and Ramsey's gonna replace Pogba. How that's gonna work, I don't know, but that is what they're saying. That's what's going on right now. But Pogba, for me, would do well at United. Let's just leave that boat alone. Right. Arsenal, it's rumoured that Arsenal and Tottenham want Bailly in their defence. Bailly comes across as one of the better defenders in the United central defence, but I don't know what has gone wrong with him, mate. I don't know what has absolutely gone wrong with that brother. His demeanour, his confidence seems to be shattered. I don't know what's wrong with that. I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about Bailly. So if that's the rumours that another story I have to tell you about is Man United are planning a January move for Zlatan to come back to United for a loan spell from January to May. Do you guys want Zlatan back? Drop me a comment under this video and let's talk about it. Zlatan, would he make a big impact? I mean, Lukaku, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, Zlatan has better full control. He's a better footballer than Lukaku. Let's not go there at all. Yes, he does miss chances, but he doesn't need that many chances to score the one goal Lukaku scores. So that's where I see the difference between Lukaku and Ibra. I'll take Zlatan back. Zlatan, Martial, Rashford on up front. I'll take them three together. Any day, any time. I mean, we have an international break this week, so there's no football matches. It gives time players, even though they're going to play on the international duty where they're representing the countries, it's an opportunity for United to calm down, reset. Our next game is away to Chelsea. Table-topping Chelsea. Can United go there and get a result at Stamford Bridge? We haven't won them the last 5 games, if I remember. We lost the last 2, 1-0 and 4-0. Even under Alex Ferguson, we struggled to win at the Bridge. It was one ground we literally could not get a result. I don't know what is at the Bridge. We don't seem to get a result. But with this, you see, United have some very tough fixtures coming up. We got Chelsea, you got Juventus, you got Valencia, you got Juventus again, and we got Manchester City. No, we got Everton and Bournemouth, then Manchester City. So if we could get something from these games, then I'll say United are officially back. But I want to take every game out. I want to take one game at a time. I don't want to rush any game. Like, oh yeah, yes, it was against Newcastle. Yes, it was a poor Newcastle side. But at the same time, you can only beat the team they put in front of you. I feel Jose. Am I Jose in, Jose out? You see, I don't even care if he's in or out. I just want the best for Manchester United. That's all I care for, and that's who I support. United for Manchester United, and that's all I'm worried about. I don't care if it's Billy the Butcher down the street who's going to be my Man United manager. I don't give a damn about that. I just want a result. I want us to be competitive. I want us to play some good football, and I want us to be in the big trophies, competing. Can we win the title this season? No questions, no answers. I beg to differ. We're only 7 points behind though. I mean, 7 points is not a lot in October. As far as United don't keep slipping further back, you just never know. Well, Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit your notification buttons once you subscribe. It's the bell. Ding! I think the board need to really sit down and ask themselves, where do they want United to be? Do they want just a team that just qualifies the Champions League and that's it? Or they want a team to compete and win trophies? I don't know what the board really want. Edward Wood is going to meet with Mourinho this week. Is it today or yesterday? One of those days, and discuss what's going on. I think Edward Wood wants to support Mourinho, but he needs Mourinho to really get his act together. All the shenanigans with the players, with the press, and all that needs to just stop. Focus on the football. Do the job you are bloody paid to do. You see, I always say this. Your resume, your CV, your resume does not lie. It says you're a champion, you're a winner. Prove to the journalists, prove to these pundits, prove to these ex-players that you still have what it takes to be a winner. Stop all the shenanigans, get your head down, get your team together, get your team to United, and just deliver what you're paid to do. In reference to him being sacked on the game after Newcastle, was this a stopgap? I think United will be given after Christmas to see if they're not going to qualify for Champions League. If at that time they know he's not going to qualify, United not going to qualify for Champions League, they'll probably give him the sack. But if United are still fighting in the league title, they're still in contention and are in the Champions League, then he will still be our manager. But we just need Mourinho to play some good football. Fast attacking football with pace, power, energy, and direction. That's all we bloody want as fans. We don't ask for much. We don't ask for much. All we want is this team to do well. That's all. I can't wait for next week. This week, I'm not a big fan of international breaks. I don't like them. I think it's just a bloody waste of time. That's my opinion. That's what I think. So we're going to be, next week, we're away to Chelsea in London. I hope we play well. I hope we deliver. As far as we have 11 men on we have 11 players and just play a good game. Just get a result. Just get a result. I don't care if you park the bus. Just get a result. And, I want the board to back Mourinho. If you're going to back him, then back him. If you're going to sack him, then just sack him. Stop going back and forth. Edward Wood needs to really sit down with Mourinho and you both need to sort it out. Like, listen, yes, he did say, these are the players I want. And yes, he did not get them. At the same time, people say, he's not been using his signings. But managers do make mistakes. Alex Ferguson did make some bad signings too. There was Jemba. There was Bellion. There was Taibi. There was Laurent Blanc, who came in to replace Jav Stam. He was an absolute disaster. He was slower than a crippled turtle. He was that bad. I remember going to the game at Highbury, the old Arsenal ground, Arsenal and Man United, and Henri ripped him to shreds. He was absolutely rubbish. Absolute. We lost 2-0 that day. Bartes was the goal. He was our goalkeeper then. He was another clown. What a bloody clown. We've had some clangers in our time. We've had some players who were like, wow, how on earth did you get into United? So managers have made bad signings. Alex Ferguson made some bad signings. Eric Jemba, really, mate? Really? Pfft. So has he given up on Bailly? McTominay? I don't see that even happening at all. Mourinho did say, this team might not be good enough to win the title or chase. But they are saying, you gave your money, you bought Fred, you bought the lot. Let's see some Dalot. Let's see some more Fred. Let's see these players put Dalot on the right. And come on, let's get these guys playing. And the funny thing is, Fred and Dalot are players who go fast. They move with the ball. So let's get this show on the road. You bought players, use them, utilize them to the best of their potential. As for Bailly, I think he needs a break. Let him get his confidence back. Play me some other reserve games. Let him get his confidence back. But at the meantime, it's going to be Smallings and Lindelof, and Fellaini's going to babysit them. That's all we got at the moment. That is all we have at the moment. My name is Tim Russell. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'll be back next week. This is just a Man United update. We're talking about the rumours, the transfers. Would you guys, I'm going to leave you one question. Do you want Zlatan back? Would you have Aaron Ramsey? Drop me a line. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next week.